Hello and welcome to today's session. 5 hidden secrets to building deep connections. Come, let's unlock the keys to meaningful relationships. Have you ever felt like your conversations stay on the surface? Like you are talking but you're not truly connecting? In today's fast-paced world, deep, meaningful connections are very rare, but they are also what bring the most joy and fulfillment. Many people struggle to build relationship because they don't understand the hidden dynamics of human connection. But what if you had a tool to transform your interactions, whether it's with friends or family, colleagues, or even strangers, into a meaningful, lasting bonds? Yes, in this session, we will uncover 5 powerful yet hidden secrets to forming deep and lasting connections. Get ready to strengthen your relationships in ways you never imagined. So, secret number 1, the power of vulnerability. Imagine this. You're talking to someone who seems perfect, always composed, always confident, but something feels off. Now, picture someone who shares their struggles, their real emotions. Now you have 2 people in mind, right? Which one do you feel closer to? Think about it. Take a moment. Think about it. Brené Brown said it the best. Vulnerability is the birthplace of connection. When you let your guard down, you invite others to do the same. It doesn't mean oversharing, but rather embracing authenticity. Being open about your thoughts, fears, and experiences. When we allow ourselves to be seen, we create a bridge of trust. People connect with perfection, but with relatability. Now, the practical tip we would like to give you out here: start small. Share a personal story, an insecurity, or even your past failure. When you show your real self, you encourage others to do the same, deepening the bond between you. Like, let's say, Ria wasn't new at her workplace. She was struggling to fit in. She always put a strong front. She felt disconnected from her colleagues. Now one day, what happened was she opened up about the challenges of moving to a new city and feeling homesick. To her surprise, several colleagues related and shared their own stories. Now this moment of vulnerability turned the workplace into a supportive community. So that's what is your secret number 1. The power of vulnerability. Now, coming to secret number 2. Active presence over active listening. Have you ever spoken to someone who seemed to be listening but wasn't really there? Think about it. Sometime. Now, remember, true connection isn't just about hearing words. It's about being fully present. How often do we listen while thinking of what to say next? Or glance at our phones mid-conversation? These small distractions create an invisible barrier. Research shows that genuine presence enhances trust and emotional bonding. Your body language, your eye contact, and energy tell people that you are truly engaged. One powerful technique is the 3-second rule. Before responding, pause for 3 seconds. Take a breath, process what was said, and then reply thoughtfully. Now, this will prevent reactive responses, and then the other people will feel that you are truly valuing them, that they are valued. Now, in your next conversation, get away from distractions. Face the person directly and listen with curiosity. It will instantly change the depth of your interactions. Now, let's talk about Raj. He was known as a great speaker, but not as a great listener. His friend Sarah once told him, "I feel like you always have a great advice, but sometimes I just want to be heard." Raj decided to change. He started focusing entirely on the speaker, making an eye contact and responding thoughtfully. Over time, Sarah noticed the difference and said, "I feel like I can really talk to you now." This shift in Raj's behavior strengthened their friendship immensely. Now, coming to secret number 3, the 80-20 empathy rule. Now, most of the people listen with an intent to reply, not to understand. But deep connections are built when we prioritize understanding over speaking. The 80-20 empathy rule means spending 80% of the conversation truly listening to the other person and only 20% sharing your perspective. Now, instead of thinking of what to say next, focus on how the other person feels. Observe their tone, their expressions, and their emotions. See, guys, you need to be, when you are listening to someone, when somebody is speaking, most of the time being involved. Okay? The person needs to feel that yes, the opposite person is listening to me, is involved in my conversation. So focus on how the other person would feel. The simple way to practice this is by using empathetic mirroring. Now, if someone says, "I had such a rough day," now instead of jumping in with your own experience, respond, "That sounds exhausting. What happened?" And if someone is excited, match their enthusiasm. "That's amazing. Tell me more about it." So, in your next conversation, challenge yourself to ask more questions than you answer. When people feel truly heard, they naturally feel closer to you. Jake and his wife used to argue often because he always tried to fix her problem instead of listening. One day, he tried just listening, reflecting back what she was saying without offering solution. And you know what? His wife said that was the best conversation we have had in a long time. Simply feeling heard transformed their relationship. So, start listening. Secret number 4, the art of emotional reciprocity. Ever been in a one-sided conversation where you are doing all the work? A true connection is a dance. It requires a give and a take. Here, what we are trying to say is, whenever you are in an interaction or in a conversation, you need to match the energy, effort, and openness of the other person. If someone shares something personal, reciprocate with your own story. If they express excitement, respond with equal enthusiasm. When someone asks about your day, don't just answer. Ask about theirs in return. This creates a rhythm and emotional flow that fosters trust and deepens bond. Without reciprocity, conversations feel transactional rather than relational. Now, Tina had a colleague, Rahul. Now, Rahul always asked about her day, but when she asked about his, he would say, "I'm fine," and move on. One day, Tina shared something personal, and instead of Rahul just nodding, he opened up about his own struggles. Now, this moment changed their dynamic from co workers to friends. Secret number 5: shared experiences create unbreakable bond. Now, think about your closest relationship. Chances are you share memorable experiences, moments of laughter, challenges you overcome together, and adventures taken together. So remember, now these experiences will definitely help you create unbreakable bond. Now, who doesn't like Tom and Jerry? All of us, right? But here we are not talking about Tom and Jerry, the cat and the mouse. We are talking about two friends. Okay, they were at the gym. Now, one day they signed for a marathon together. The training, the struggles, the final race day created a bond and turned them into best friends. So, shared experiences will definitely fast track deep connections. Now, these real life examples show that deep connections aren't about luck. They're rebuilt intentionally through small, meaningful actions. Now go ahead, try these secrets in your own life and watch your relationships transform. Now that was all for today's session. If you feel that the session created certain value add to your connections, to your interactions, to your relationships, please do like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time. This is Mukta signing off for today. Take care.